I'm Ed Alexander, business attorney and founder of Alexander Abramson. Welcome back to our video series on partnership and partnership agreements. In this video, we're going to talk about the partnership design process. Now, a partnership agreement and the partnership underlying it really has to be designed for the partners and for the business that they intend to engage in. I had an experience with a client a short time ago where they came to me to have a review done of an operating agreement that was prepared for them by another law firm. And so I did the review and I made some recommendations and had some conversations with them and asked them really the questions that come out of our 21 different areas of partnership analysis that we go through in our partnership design process. And we formulated a revision to the operating agreement. At the end of it, I asked them, I said, well, the prior law firm, why didn't you tell them this information? And they told me that the law firm had sent them a bunch of written questions and asked them to check the box, but they didn't understand any of the questions. And we had walked through this process together on what these different things meant. And so they really felt comfortable making the decisions because they understood the ramifications of the decisions. And so really this leads into the partnership design process because it really is all about that ongoing conversation and understanding through that conversation what the ramifications of these decisions are. And there's a lot of those decisions that have to be made. And sometimes a decision made early might be affected by a decision made later on. Or maybe certain things that you want to do are mutually exclusive. There's various things that can go on. But the key is you're not going to know what this is because this is probably your first time through the partnership process. And in going through it, you're going to rely on the experience of your attorney to help you to understand the ramifications of all of these decisions. And so the partnership design process is all about that. It's about that conversation. It's about taking the conversation and putting that into an agreement that works. And then it's about doing something that a lot of times doesn't get done. Sitting down with the partners and going through that agreement paragraph by paragraph so that everybody understands what's in the agreement. All too often, we'll send out an agreement, and we used to do this years and years ago where we would have the parties come in and we would do a signing ceremony. And questions would come up during the signing ceremony, and it would come to my attention that people had not read the agreement because it was thick or whatever the case may be. And so we would end up going through it right then and there. So now we've baked that into our process. It's a requirement that everybody come in, sit down, and go through that agreement because we want every partner to understand what they're signing because it's through their expectations, right? Everybody has expectations when they come into any relationship. It's getting those expectations out into the agreement that makes that agreement a working document. And we want everybody to understand that their expectations are in that document and that that document will work for their business. If you're planning a new business partnership, or if you have an existing partnership and don't have a partnership agreement or haven't reviewed that partnership agreement in a long time, call or email us to set up your partnership design session. We'll walk you through these 21 areas and set up a comprehensive partnership agreement that works for your business and that will enhance its value. Thanks for watching.